Hello and welcome to the Burning Metal Weekly Roundup. This is the second roundup for June, and I'm joined yet again by Adrian Williams of Metal Messiah Radio, Conjurings from the Hellfire Club, Screams from the Crypt. How are things, man?
Great, man. Still slightly drained from the weekend.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Um,
say there, you were at
much
Demolition
better.
Fest up in Derry at the weekend, the 2 day, and we were originally going to do this podcast yesterday, but you put a picture of yourself up before you were heading back from Derry, and I was like, that's a fucking Volbeat song there, man. The Broken Man and the Dawn. Like, there was no way you were doing this last night. 2 days is
Yeah.
rough, though, man.
Well,
2 days is hard.
yeah,
One
it
day is
is.
fucking tough, but
I,
two is hard.
I fucking basically, I walked in on the Sunday.
Oh, jeez, that's 3 miles, wasn't it?
Yeah, fine. It was a grand walk. It was.
Well, I suppose, yeah. Can probably clear the head a bit too, after the fucking
Yeah.
first day.
Well,
Like,
it was worse on the Saturday.
huh?
It was worse on the Saturday. I went on the fucking Fireball Saturday night.
Oh,
After about fucking 6 pints of fucking Guinness.
oh, Jesus Christ. Well, 6 pints is all right, but Fireball, man, on top of Guinness.
I know. Well, it was my own fault. I asked him for it.
You should have got a fucking few Carolina Reapers and like your man back in the day with the Fireball. And before we kick off the roundup, in another note, the Burning Metal page with me kind of became the face of the fucking turf rebellion in Ireland as such this last week too.
Yeah.
That's the biggest post I've ever put up on social media, man. I think it's got 74 likes in the end.
What? Yeah.
But man, I'm not going to go into all this fucking rabbit hole shit, but there was a recent study put out by scientists that said we're basically in the next great extinction. And by the year 2100, 75 years from now, give or take, a quarter of the Earth's population, animal species, and everything is going to be gone, no matter what we do. It's irreversible. It doesn't matter if we're burning fucking turf or if we're fucking jumping on trampolines or what we're doing. It's
Yeah.
coming. The next mass extinction is coming. Like, climate change is a real thing, and it doesn't make any difference now at this point because the damage has been done, and it's a natural thing anyway. So, a few lads have been Roscommon or Galway or Cork or wherever they're burning a bit of turf to keep their fucking houses warm. Like, we're below like 0.1 Ireland on the global scale emissions. So, I'm
Yeah.
glad that people are standing up for this because like we're not doing any damage in the grand scheme.
Yeah. I know that.
It's bollocks, man. It's bollocks.
But
Absolute bollocks.
there'll be no water if fucking to get rid of fossil fuels.
That's true. Look, man, there'll be nothing. Like, it's just complete pie in the sky nonsense. Like, it's just an excuse to, no, man, I'll go down the rabbit hole and we're doing a metal roundup here now. And no, I'll stop myself. I won't. I could be the next half an hour going on about this. But anyways, well, let's go. I digress. And the 7 days up to this week, we had 6 releases. So nearly a release a day again. So we'll kick on with it. So, and first on our list, we have Tombs, who released their entire EP, The Schmeckening, as one video. And if you don't know, we play a minute of each. We might play a bit more than a minute on this one, because we've only got 6 this week. So,
Yeah.
here we go. This is Tombs, who, of course, are signed to Cursed Monk Records. time, give it the time there now, and we've touched on it before. It's a great EP from the lads.
It's fucking deadly. It is. They, I like the way they kind of that album there, that EP, I should say, it's kind of goes kind of fucking filthy fucking grindcore, just fucking basically 8 minutes. And then they have all the proggy stuff that they done on the album.
Yeah,
they can go.
They just kind of whatever kind of happens with them, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, that's a fucking great thing they have there,
Oh yeah, they're dead right to do what they want to do rather than everyone expects them to do, because more enjoyable if you do it that way,
No,
I've seen them live there at the Siege of Limerick last year, and they are a fucking unit live as well too.
I've seen them a few times, and they just fucking get better each time. They do.
Bloodstock, like.
Yeah, I know, and they're going to be. I think they're doing a tour in England soon.
All right, so the things in the works, like. But...
Yeah, they're doing. I think they're doing 2 or 3 day tour basically over there.
Well, that wouldn't be any harm because they don't play as much as they used to, but they pace their gigs out well,
Yeah, and then they're playing Monkfest as well.
Oh, of course they are. Yeah, that's next month, isn't it? Or is this month?
July the 1st. July the 1st, about 3.5 weeks, basically.
Oh, yeah. I must do a bit of promo for that. So,
yeah,
Christ, but well, before we touch on, I want to go back to Demolition Fest because we kind of didn't really cover it at the start. It looked like it was really well organized.
Oh, amazing! Fucking great shot. Nice lads as well. Oh, and fucking.
Because I want to tie that into Monkfest because what I heard from Monkfest last year was really positive as well.
Yeah.
Even though the man himself wasn't there because of the tragedy with Ashley and his niece, but
that was unfortunate.
The lad said that Tomb said when they played, they said I did a podcast with them last year before they played Blowstock, and they got asked for a minute's silence. They were the last band on, and they got it, which was a real sign of respect,
Yeah.
So that was, I really I liked hearing things like that, and the Limerick crowd seems to be a good bunch of people anyway.
Great down there, man. I know.
Hopefully it's supported. I would love to go. I would love to go to many things, but I'm not going to keep touching on. I'm a full-time carer, so it's nigh on impossible, unfortunately. But that was Tombs the Schmeckening. The EP is out now via Cursed Monk Records. Check it out. And next on our list, we have Outsound, who released their debut album, Megatherium, there a few days ago, and it's a fucking cracker, isn't it?
It's a fucking deadly album. I was listening to it on the way up to Derry.
Oh, all right. I only listened to it. I listened to it yesterday.
Yeah, and I was looking at the podcast, the Metal Cell podcast with them before I left here, before I went and caught the bus.
All right.
Good. Well, it's interesting.
No, they were on that. But I'm the worst for social media these days, man. I just go into the page feed and skim through it and get the releases written down and get off that shit again now. Anyways, this is Outsound, and we'll play a bit of their track Crackdown. personally, I love that song. And before we kick on, I just want to say that song was included on the second Irish Burning Metal compilation, which is on Bandcamp. Go to Bandcamp and look up Burning Metal, and you'll have 2 Irish compilations there, and there will be another one coming in late July. So get on there and check that out if you want to hear loads of different Irish bands. But anyways, back to Outsound. I really, really like that album, man.
Yeah, so do I.
Man, I honestly think when I come to the end of the year, like this will be in my fucking shortlist.
Yeah.
It's for the style of what they're doing and the whole kind of
I
Stone
know.
Temple-y Pilot Spy type vibe and whatnot. I'm not comparing that other bands to other bands, but really, really good. So what do you?
I love it as well, man. Because I listened to it on the way back down then as well. And then I just left it on repeat basically because I was getting a bit fucking, I said, listen to this.
Well, it'd be a good album to listen to on the way back down, though, you know?
Yeah, it's not too fucking hectic anyway, you know?
You're coming back from a fucking 2-day metal festival, you're not going to be listening to fucking the Bad Incarnate or Boltra or anything like that, are you? You just want something that's just milder than you can just have to listen to it and enough of a beat to it, a bit of a rock to it, but not fucking...
I know.
No. Well, that's a bit of an endorsement for there that you listen to it on the way to a festival and you listen to it on the way back from a festival.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Well, I can't think we can say anything nicer about the album than that, really, can we?
Yeah, I know.
That's an endorsement. That's a compliment in anyone's world, because if you're after coming back after a 2-day session in Derry and you're able to listen to that album, it must be all right, like. And next on our list, we have Ren Maribel and the Berserkers, who released their official video for their track, The Journeys of Rig. Here we go. I'll stop it there now, unfortunately. Man. Aaron and the boys, man, they just know how to write a fucking funky song, don't they?
Actually fucking tuned, kind of fucking anthems.
Yeah.
They went. I was kind of raged. I only caught I was a bit late arriving there for the Saturday, and
on first
2 songs basically.
But
they went down well. They went down pretty well. They did, you know. And
but your man, the headline is such my final gig there at Clippers, and they were fucking brilliant, man.
Yeah, the Nomadist lad for the night to see them as well, because they had to leave early.
Oh, of course, yeah. Should have to head back up to Belfast, like, yeah.
See them as well, and they were deadly. Yeah.
Oh no, I was talking to them on the podcast before on this, like that tour with Vader and Marduk was an eye opener for them. They realized then that if you can write a really hooky fucking song, it'll work live and it'll just work in general.
Yeah.
You know, it was a real big education for the band, because they played the underground gig in Roscommon, the hidden one, back in 2001. That was their first gig, you know, down in the shed in Roscommon, back when we were all we weren't locked down back in those days, but it was still a bit iffy, you know. We done it first. We're the first ones to do it down in the fucking bog and scamming, but back to the been serious. No, they've really kicked on now. You know that they're not releasing music as consistent as they were, but the quality level is I
Yeah,
think
yeah, I
high every
know.
time. They're not just releasing anything; it has to get the whole fucking full seal of approval, I'd say, from everyone involved before they release it. And this is
Mm.
brilliant.
Yeah, deadly song. It's probably their best. It's the best song they've released, basically.
Oof, Jesus, I like Let's Drink Mead and a few other songs though, but technically.
Technically, that's more advanced
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Actually, I agree with you because they've been together a while now, and
Yeah.
like Cass is a fucking great bass player, and he's been around the block like so. And I don't know anything about Terrence's music background. Unfortunately, I never asked him. I've met him a
Oh,
few times, but I never asked him. But
jeez.
he does the backing vocals, and he just holds it all together. He doesn't do anything spectacular on the drums. He just does what it needs to do. So,
Yeah, I know.
so sometimes he is.
It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be just. It doesn't need to be fucking
No,
fancy.
just
You know?
do it. Just keep it simple and do it right. And the signs are on them now, man. They've really kicked on, like, and
Yeah.
best of luck to them. As I would always say, they're fucking sound lads too. I've awful time for them.
Yeah.
And next on our list we have Foreign Wolf, who released their new single video, Almost Lost. We'll play a bit of that now. Give it the time now. I've stopped it, unfortunately. That's the first time I've ever actually heard this band, and I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
Same here. I'm curious to see them. I've heard reports that they're pretty good live as well.
Yeah, they were involved in the Metal to the Masses, and they got quite far. Like I think they got to the final in the one year.
I think not this year. I think
I
last
think they
year.
got to the final last year. Yeah, I'm fairly sure they did.
Yeah, I think they did. But they're good. They're good. They sound good. I'd like to hear more of them now.
Yeah,
I like that song.
that's their debut release. It is.
I don't know. I think they have other songs. I'll have to
Right,
check.
right.
I
No,
think they have other.
I don't know why I never checked them out. I just, but I'm
Yeah,
kind of happy I didn't because I have nothing to compare it to. So this is
yeah,
obviously the version of them going forward, and yeah, it's good, man. It's really good stuff. Like,
yeah. I like it as well. Anyway. Yeah,
yeah, fucking good stuff there. Well, I'll definitely be keeping an eye on now going forward. Like, there's definitely something there. Like,
yeah.
good band, very good band. And next on our list, we have Cruachan, who released an official video for their track "The Witch," featuring Stula Rage Dixon, whoever that is. Do you know who that is?
He's with Venom.
Really?
Yeah, he's with Venom. He is. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Fuck
Well,
that.
from the Venom, not.
I know, I know, I know,
You
I know.
know?
The new Venom.
Yeah.
I'm sure they had the last. We covered them last week too, and they released or it might have been the week before, but they released a video with your man from fucking oh shit. Uh,
Troll.
Vin
Was it?
Fintroll. Yeah,
Yeah.
so no, they've got all the guests in, and it's a cool album, man.
Yeah, it is a great. I still listening to it a bit as well. since its release in March. It's a good album.
And we'll
It is.
play a bit of their track, The Witch. I'll stop it there now, unfortunately, but brilliant song.
Yeah, it's a great song. That is. The album's really good as well.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they've really given it everything on this one, haven't they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. No.
Hopefully they kick on with it now. They've played a few shows, but they're not playing as many as we used to. Like,
No, they're playing in Sligo, I think, next month.
oh, they're playing Sligo next month, and they played the Siege this year as well too.
Yeah.
So they've played the Siege, they've played Sligo, and they're looking at festivals for next year. So and what going forward. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good album to promote on the back of it, like, and
I know.
who knows? Maybe the Eurovision thing next year might come about. I wouldn't hold my breath, and I don't think it will. But it would be fucking massive for them if they got into Eurovision, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And that's more Irish than the shite we're sending over to the Eurovision now. Like, so
Yeah, I
get
know.
an Irish band, a proper Irish band on, and send it over, and like the Scandinavians and blah blah blah, and let them have a look at that. And I don't know, man. I think that, but I don't think it'll happen. But hopefully it does.
Yeah.
And we're on to the last one now. We've Jake Wallace, who's of course the member of Elder Druid and Dark Arts Promotions, who released his new single Orpheus, which was an album that was released Orpheus, yeah, so it was an album that was released last year called Luster of the Dark. So we shall play a minute of that now. Stop it there now, unfortunately. That's very, very, very different from Elder Druid.
Yeah, I know. It's really good though.
Oh yeah, it is. It's really good stuff. It's really dark and like fucking it's just acoustics and vocals, but it's dark like.
Yeah. I can't. I'm trying to put. It reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on it.
I was just thinking the same. I was only listening to it. I listened to it once a few days ago, and I listened to it again today. And I was just thinking, like, who or what can I compare this to? But I can't really. It's just
No. Yeah.
there's so many things going on in my head, and I'm thinking, no, I just compare. It's just Jake Wallace from Elder Drew doing his own thing. Really, isn't going to be compared to anything, does it?
Yeah. I know. But good songwriting as well.
Oh yeah,
Great.
it's proper stuff. Jake's a fucking talented kid, man. He's like
Yeah.
does the dark arts promotions thing as well, and Elder Druid have played Bloodstock, and like, oh my god, am I going to make this joke? Oh Jesus, will I? Oh, I'm in fucking two minds here. It's not. I apologize. I'm gonna say it, but you've got to hand it to him, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, dear Lord, I can't believe I said that. Apologies, Jake. But no, in all seriousness, I know a lad who has the same condition, and it really held back in his life, and look what he's done.
Well, I know.
Amazing, like amazing.
Yeah, it is
I'm
amazing.
sorry if I offended you, Jake. I hope you don't take that the wrong way. Oh my God, I'm a bad person for saying that. Oh no. Oh Jesus, we better stop this now. Look, check out Alderdrude and check out Jake Wallace. What's it called again? Luster of the Dark. It'll be on Bandcamp and all the rest, and it's quality stuff. And we shall finish the roundup now on that note. I'm a fuck. Oh, man, I can't believe I said that. Anyways, we'll be back next time. Thanks, Adrian. Thanks to everyone for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Get a fucking hammer out and break the like button. And we shall be back next week with the next roundup. Cheers.